Why don't you know who Fred Hampton is if you're black? Why aren't you familiar with the Black Panthers? Why don't you know your ethnic last name? Why don't your parents have anything? Why wasn't your great-grandfather in the household? Where did you really come from? We don't ask the questions that matter because we're stuck in consumerism. Familiarize yourself with the Black Panthers. I use Fred Hampton because I'm in Chicago. He's Chicago chapter. Familiarize yourself with the Willie Lynch letter. You remove the father figure from the household and the woman raises up weak men that are taught to belittle yourself to master. You buck break. The strong young men that are raised up or the strong men that were brought over here in the first place, you castrate them and you hang them in front of their kids. And you tell them, hey, if you decide to be a strong black man, this is what will happen to you. This is all intentional. What we're seeing now, the black on black, that's just the side effect. That's not the root cause. Let's talk about the root causes. You want to talk about YNs and how we destroy the community. You raised them. Now, it may seem like, hey, I'm putting blame on you. Half the time it is your fault because most of y'all, quote unquote, know better or are arrogant enough to seem like you do. Why are you the way that you are? Why don't you have anything? This isn't to be disrespectful. This isn't to be belittling. You have to ask the right questions if you want to see the solutions in our neighborhoods that y'all really want to see. The solutions you think will come from voting will come from black businesses, will come from black marriages, will come from raising up your kids with the proper skill set to go out and be competent individuals. Competent meaning servitude, like business, regardless of what industry you're working in, or as an employee or as a business owner. It's all about service. That's why they're called services. A product is meant to make someone's life easier, or in cigarettes' case, to make somebody's life worse, but you just helping them get there. Read between the lines, bro. Like, especially around young people, that's why they pushing so much on social media, to keep you distracted from the fact that they taking our rights. Because if you focus on stuff that don't matter, by the time you realize it, it's too late. Because that gun that you got is not legal. And I promise you, you can't outdo their military tactics. You're not going to beat the justice system. Is you a nappy-headed black boy on the stand? We got to be real with ourselves. And hey, what does this have to do with religion? God is the answer. God is the answer.